Welcome to the Bums Happy Hour presented by Jack's Place, 7000 West Southwest Highway in Chicago Ridge, Illinois. It's Friday, boys. A happy Friday to everybody watching at home. Uneventful Friday. What do you guys want to talk about?
Happy birthday, my man. Happy fucking birthday.
Always wants the attention all the time.
I know. Once a year, Johnny. Once a year. It's no big deal.
All right, I'll give you
another turn around the sun for your boy. So thank you, everyone. I want to start off by thanking you guys. You guys all reached out. Thank you, everyone on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and everything. If I missed any of I'm trying to get to everyone, but thank you all. Appreciate that. So yeah, we're celebrating. We're celebrating your boy. I think everyone here, either I saw in the pre-show, mixing up drinks, doing some concoctions. So let's go around the room. Joe, we'll start with Jay.
Okay, so first off, I want to say I don't know how the fuck you wear glasses every day because this is annoying as shit. I told you guys on the show on Monday that I might have puked a little too hard from the party on Saturday and popped the blood vessel in my eye, popped the cap.
T's and P's.
Yep. But the next couple of days I just wore my contacts all willy-nilly like it's no big deal. And then Tuesday morning I woke up and my eye was just fucking it was bad.
The eye of Sauron.
Yeah, yes, that's a good analogy right there. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta go with the glasses. I'm on day 4 of this hell. I hate it. They slip, they get smudgy. I'm fucking doing this all the time. Can't see shit when they're off. I don't know how you do it, my man.
I pack the lens cleaner and wipes everywhere, dude. I'm constantly cleaning glasses because I'm like, anal about that stuff. But you just gotta deal with it. You gotta tighten them up a little bit so they're not falling around.
Yeah, or you go full on croaky.
Yeah,
you go real old man.
you go. Who was Bill Rambis? Is that the basketball player I'm thinking of? Just go Rex Specs.
Yeah, but I'm drinking some Skeleton Key Brewery Oktoberfest located over in Lamont. If you've never been to Skeleton Key before, it's a great place. I know they say no free ads, but I'll give them a free ad because their beer is awesome.
Sure.
And if you in the area, Southwest suburbs, definitely check them out. I have a shit ton of fucking like leftover beer from the party on Saturday. I need to go through. I had to run through these, like it's literally Oktoberfest. And if anyone wants to come help drink some beer, please come help drink some beer because I got a shit ton left over, and a lot of them are tall boys too. So I need some help with this.
Tall boys.
I gotta clean the fridge. I gotta clean the fridges out before Thanksgiving, because after Thanksgiving, that's when the Christmas beers start piling up. That's when you get like the Great Lakes and the stouts and the winter lager and all that good stuff. Like,
are you a Fitzmas fan?
Yeah, Fistmas. Yeah, Fistmas. My go-to is the Great Lakes Christmas Ale. That's the S tier of Christmas beers right there. But then you gotta get like those Sam Adams winter lager. You gotta do like some stouts. And I'm ready for it. So,
what kind of tall boys you got?
Well, right now I got the Skeleton Key. I got some hams. I got
Johnny's a ham guy.
All right.
Yeah, I got some of the hams. I got a couple of the Pilot Project beers left over too.
We all do, brother. We all do.
Yeah, the rest are just like Solomon Oath, Oktoberfest. Like there's a few tall boys, but I need some help.
Maybe I might have to stop by and bring a pizza or something.
There you go.
He's gonna go shopping in Jason's beer fridge.
Yeah, I got some of the Jack Daniel's Coca-Cola ones. I think you like those too.
Oh, I do. I do like those. Yeah.
All right, Dougie. What about you, Dougie? It looked like you were drinking sangria earlier. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I got the wrong size glass, but it's all I had clean. And this is like a double old fashioned, and it just ain't looking good. It's mighty tasty. A little Heaven Hill bottle and bond.
Okay.
But yeah,
it looks like a holiday glass. You're ready for Christmas.
I know. This is the thing I chug beers out of, because it'll fit, the 16 ouncer in there. This is a rookie mistake. I feel embarrassed for your birthday.
Once Halloween's over, Dougie's all in the Festivus mood.
Yeah, that's it, baby. Yeah.
They already start playing that. They already started playing those Mariah Carey songs. She already started.
She did a video today.
Straight out of it. I know. I saw it. That's what I'm saying. She just put that out there.
The Light, first song of Christmas season. They put out Mariah Carey. That was number one.
They did. That
Yeah.
was the first. That was
That was
the
the first one because people take bets, not real bets, but I saw people on TikTok like they tune in to the light or whatever channel it was, and they were all guessing what the first Christmas song was gonna be, and they started it off with a bang.
Okay,
Mariah
so
Carey.
that question for you guys then: when you bust out your first Christmas playlist, are you going with Mariah or are
No.
you just letting it random song?
No, I got mine. So it's it's the Peanuts one, where they're
yeah, the
Christmas
piano.
time.
it's a classic of mine. I actually have it on vinyl. So when I'm putting up on the Christmas tree, getting all that stuff ready, you know what's going to be on the first record that's going to be playing.
Yeah, I know
Very nice.
people on Twitter. Johnny, I see it right there. You spoiler alert. You got a frosty mug. You're almost halfway done with your frosty mug.
Yeah, I'll get another one. Don't worry, we'll be good.
All right. I've got a little Eagle Rare. I went Dougie. I wanted to start off with like an easy sipper, and then I'm gonna probably I think I'm gonna do a tour of like my favorite whiskeys throughout the year.
Love it.
So yeah, I'm gonna say, you're gonna do like a allocated birthday flight.
Yeah.
You're gonna flex the flight later.
I think I'm gonna do it on the show. I think I'm gonna just keep pouring things. Like I really like the Fort Nelson that you got me, Jason. It's got the Bumcast name on it.
Yeah,
I typically try to save that for special occasions or really like I'm really down. I'm like I need a really good drink. That's the Fort Nelson. I might mess around with some of our picks, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do a mostly allocated evening. I'm staying at home. We're gonna get dinner after the show's over, so yeah, I'm gonna have myself a time.
Nice. So nice night with the family then, huh?
Yeah.
What's a birthday dinner play?
That's a great question. Julie asked me because she was just gonna like Grubhub something, or my parents are coming over. They said they're bringing cake. I was gonna ask you guys. I mean, we're talking birthdays, we're talking different things. They text me. They're like, "What kind of cake do you want us to bring?" And I didn't have an answer. I'm not that big on birthday cake.
Red velvet.
I sound like a Scrooge. Is that your answer? I was gonna ask.
Yeah,
what's...
Wait, do you
Red velvet.
do you ask for a birthday cake though?
No, I did not ask. I didn't ask
because
my mom said.
I figured none of you guys would, but yeah, I'm 41. I don't need a birthday cake. I don't even ask for anything either.
Yeah, no,
I don't
me
ask
neither.
for nothing at all.
Julie asked, like, what do you want for dinner? What do you want? Yeah, I think we're gonna go Hooters. We're gonna Grubhub some Hooters.
Ooh.
Make it easier on everyone.
Nice. Yeah.
But she asked me about the cake, and I had no answer, and I was like, I panicked. But it is my favorite, or at least like store bought. I'll go with a carrot cake. I'll go with a good carrot cake.
Okay.
Like, Dougie, you got an answer?
Dude, I'm the same way. I'm not a real big sweets guy at all. Ever since I was little, kind of like my go-to thing is brownies. Like I will have somebody make me some brownies for my birthday. It's weird, but yeah. It's my
Speaking of brownies, I might as well get it out of the way now. I thanked everyone in the comments, and thank you everyone on Twitter, and I thank you guys for reaching out. Dougie went out of his way, and Julie sent me the pictures like, you got a delivery. And Dougie sent me some Lunchables, some Modelos, his hangover cure, and then the 2-bite brownies. That's what I fuck with. I love those Jewel or Amazon Fresh 2-bite brownies. Those things are dangerous, man.
Yeah.
I love how he threw in his hangover cure just to
proprietary.
No free ads, but
now
we're giving free ads. Free ads to the Dougie Freshness hangover cure.
For some reason I thought there was more salt on there. What is that?
Could be. Where are you seeing salt?
Right by behind the Advil.
Oh, that's his black coffee. His black coffee hangover cure.
Maybe I need.
But thank you, Dougie. You didn't have to do that, but I'm gonna enjoy everything you sent.
Absolutely, man.
All right, I gotta ask you guys a question. I don't know if I'm being lied to or not, because I feel like the scenario that went down was very weird. So I go to Chipotle yesterday for lunch, and I get eat tacos bowl, like tacos or a bowl, some whatever, but I always have them throw cilantro on top.
Okay.
And it's never been an issue. They just, it's like, can I get some cilantro on there? Why, yes. And they reach behind, and do a little sprinkle.
Mm-hmm.
So I go in there yesterday and I'm like, can I get some cilantro on my tacos? And the girl's like staring at me like deer in headlights. Like, what? I'm just like, no, can I, cilantro? Can I get some? And she's like, oh no, we don't do that. And I'm like, no, you have before. Like they just like reach behind there and they spring out. You guys do it for me all the time. And she's like, oh yeah, we're not allowed to do that. I'm like, okay. And then the girl at the cash register steps in and she's like, yeah, we had a message from district saying we're not allowed to put cilantro on our food on people's foods anymore. And I'm like, okay, either I'm getting fucking lied to straight to my face, or is that many people putting cilantro on their bowls and their tacos where district has to like come down and be like, no more cilantro on shit. Like
you're talking about probably the cheapest thing that is in that restaurant. There's nothing cheaper than cilantro. There's not a chance. I think it was just two teammates going together and they're like, yeah, we're going to hang tough on this guy, because not a chance, dude.
Well, hold on. Maybe we should go to this Chipotle when all of us will go individually and we'll ask for the cilantro. It's like, hey, can you put some cilantro on there? And let's see if they do that to us. Like, let's do an experiment. It's not like Chipotle's watching us right now, but
yeah. What if you got profiled?
Yeah, what if
like
Jason did not get but Johnny with the mustache gets all the cilantro he wants.
It's like that Seinfeld episode where Elaine's going to doctor.
Dougie, me and you, they're gonna be like guac is extra. They're gonna charge us extra for the cilantro.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 50 cents extra now for a little sprinkle of cilantro on there. I thought I was getting lied to, like, right to my face, because I'm like, that seems a very arbitrary thing for a corporate district manager to cut the like email and be like, no more cilantro for people. We're cutting down, like can't do anymore. Like, I figured, like, I don't think I'm maybe not the only one, but I can't think it's like prevalent where people are just fucking going free balling cilantro.
Julie has a good point. Like the leafy greens, whether it's lettuce, cilantro, anything like that, that's like prime for recalls all the time. So it's almost easier for them to be like, no, we don't fuck with the cilantro anymore. Especially somewhere like Chipotle. If I go to my can you imagine if Paco's Tacos said no more cilantro? We were like, might as well just stop selling tacos. only fucking Chipotle can get away with that.
Yeah, but why don't they just been honest with Jason and just said, hey, we had a couple recalls and we're just not selling anymore. At least be honest with him versus trying to go with a runaround and just lie to him. Like, we can't do that anymore. That's not an answer.
No, that's a good point, Johnny. I want to get the Beeflo's comment only because it's a super chat, but I'm going to tie this into your problem, Jason. So Beeflo says, happy birthday, Peter. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cheers to the beef, Uncle Beef. But this sounds this is borderline very caring of you, Jason. And
you know what?
It's not on you.
I accepted it. I just said, okay, fine. I didn't make a big deal out of it. I was very like shocked because they were just like, oh yeah, we don't do that. Like, no, you have. I politely said, no, you guys done it before. You just grab it from behind you. And then when they said district said no more, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go cause a fuss, but I'm gonna do a little experiment, and I memorize mentally who the two employees were, and I'm gonna see if different employees give me the same answer or not.
This is Karen to a T, dude.
This is unbelievable when you said I memorized them mentally. Yes. It's almost as if like the trouble finds you at this point. Like you're not out there looking for problems, but they just somehow find you. Spags, thank you to Spags. It's a happy birthday, Bologna, and saluti, fellas. Salute to you, Spags. Thank you so much. Aaron saying we're rationalizing poor little teens working at a fast food place. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would want cilantro too.
Yeah. And let's be honest, dude. Those bowls ain't cheap anymore. That shit ain't cheap at Chipotle anymore.
No
bullshit. How much did you pay for that bowl? Chipotle bowls are out of control.
A bowl, 3 tacos, chips was $23.
That seems kind of light, honestly.
Yeah, no, I was expecting like $30.
No. When I got the brisket one, they got that smoked brisket right now, that bowl.
Yeah.
It was nothing else. I had just, had some stuff. I had the tomatoes, the salsa, cheese, and wok. $17 for that bowl.
That's
nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jason not only has fuck you money, but he also has fuck you time.
Hey, you know what?
It's true.
Work from home lunch run. I don't know what to say.
$14 for a vegetarian bowl is wow.
See, that's the issue with like American food, because they want you to eat healthy, but then you're going to be paying $25 for, you know, a couple carrots and some celery, and then, you know, you wonder why people just choose to eat Big Macs all the time when they're $4.99 for a meal or whatever.
In the words of Ron Swanson, that is the food my food eats.
That's true.
Yeah, I actually read. I got into a rabbit hole on vegan food about how there's like actually literally nothing that could be considered vegan, because I guess whatever type of fertilizer they use some kind of like ground up shrimp to put like as fertilizer underneath for the plants. So actually your plants are eating meat. So the plants that you are ingesting have meat not in them, but they have grown because of them. So I think this whole thing's a sham. There might not be any vegans in this world.
I like that you're doing homework, Dougie. I like that you're learning and reading about different things. But as someone that deals with fertilizer all the time, that sounds like a bunch of bullshit. Because ground up shrimp sounds like it would be very expensive compared to just manure. And
well, I think it's like the heads and the tails, like shit that we wouldn't eat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or drunk enough to eat at least.
I have another question for you guys here.
Oh, shoot.
It's a poop related question, because poop is very on brand for our bullshitting. So, if you have to poop right before you take a shower, are you going full wipe? Are you going no wipe, or are you going courtesy wipe and then letting the shower do its work?
The shower has nothing to do with the pooping. It's almost like a catch in football. You complete the process. You know, you complete the process whether or not you're showering. I don't want no half measures. That sounds like an easy way for you to get yourself in some trouble. So no, I'm going always full wipe. Like now I'm just referencing Park and Rec. Julie and I have been watching Parks and Rec as a rewatch. Now I'm referencing Andy Dwyer, where he's wiping and he's like, he's like, sometimes it's 100 wipes. It's like I have a brown marker down there. You wipe until there's no brown marker.
Oh man, dude. I mean, this would have been a great question during COVID when the toilet paper shortage was going on. that would have been, you know, like there probably some, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't really apply to me, dude. I got the pre-shower before the shower. I got the bidet. So
if you have a bidet, you could get away with the non-wipe if you're going into the shower, because you just, you know, you're running that thing through the car wash at that point. I don't know why you even thought about this.
I don't know, because I do a full wipe, and sometimes I feel like, because I always do an undercarriage wash, right? I got the detachable handle, you know. You gotta get under there.
Yeah, you gotta get under there. You got to get the salt off the road, if you will, you know, like off the underneath of the truck.
I'm always doing the undercarriage wash. So I'm just wondering, like, you know, I'm not saying I do it, but like, I'm wondering if there's people out there who just, if they poop before they shower, if they just, you know, maybe just a courtesy wipe, or just go full wipe or no wipe, and then just get the undercarriage wash and let it do its thing. So I'm just throwing the question out there. I'm just trying to have a conversation.
I want to get to Mailman Jack's comment.
This is the more important question.
If you poop right after, do you go back in?
Yeah, you go.
I had a conversation with the buddies saying, like, he kind of threw this out there. He says, like, have you ever got to the point where you took a shower and then all of a sudden you got to take a shit after you shower, and you're just like, what the fuck, man? I just took a shit. Yes, it's just the worst timing in the world. I try to make it a point to take a shit first before I go in the shower, because I don't want to like go back and just like kind of go back and forth. Like, just get the shit out of the way.
Yeah.
Wash your ass, and then, you know, you're on for your day.
Yeah.
That, you know, the worst thing about the after shower shit is that, like, you're still a little wet,
and a little
squishy down there. So when you slippery, it's just like, oh man, it feels extra weird.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
It's the worst. The worst.
I like the question, Jay. Sorry, I like the question. I'm just thinking in my head right now because we talked about my parents coming over for cake afterwards, and they're like, "What time do you want to do this?" I'm like, 7:30, 7:45. Like, I got a show, and she's like, "Oh, you guys do a show on Friday now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we've been doing the happy hour." I'm definitely afraid my mom's listening to this on the way to my house. I'm gonna have to discuss Jason's poop habits for dinner tonight.
What do you think about listening to some wholesome content on the way?
Yeah. Are we gonna break down the Bears, Caleb Williams, Arizona? Nope. Not on the happy hour.
Let's hear everybody.
Nothing would give me pure joy if your parents sidetracked the conversation on your birthday to talk about my poop habits. Like that would warm my cold dead heart. That would just be like, hey, so about your friend and pooping.
Yeah. No, they know you. They're not going to say about your friend. They're going to say, what's wrong with Jason again?
Again.
Yeah, again. All right. Before we get, I got a couple more questions for the group. We got a little bit more time. We got a lot more time. We just chopping it up. But let's get to this ad from our presenting sponsor. Only not the ad. That's just the intro. The Bum's Happy Hour is presented by Jack's Place. Located at 7000 West Southwest Highway, Jack's Place is the best little bar and slots lounge on the southwest side. Whether you're looking for a live music night, comedy night, or a Chicago Sports Bums event, Jack's Place is the place to be. $11 domestic buckets during Sox and Cubs game means it's the perfect place to watch a baseball game. Jack's Place is proudly female-owned and operated. Next time you're in the southwest suburbs, stop in at Jack's Place and tell them the Chicago Sports Bum sent you. And just a reminder, we are less than 3 days away from our watch party at Jack's Place, 7000 West Southwest Highway. We got Taco Truck by Toned Capone's Tacos. We're giving away a Connor Bedard jersey. Probably in between the Bears and Blackhawks game. But yeah, the Bears game starts at 3, Hawks at 7. We are hoping for 2 dubs, but if I'm being honest, I'm okay if the Bears win and the Blackhawks lose. I'm sorry, Dougie. I'm sorry, Joey. I know if I had to pick one, the Bears versus the Cardinals is borderline must win. So I'm going to be a ball of nerves for that. I think it's going to be like a very serious atmosphere, at least for the beginning part of that game. Cardinals have been playing a lot better of late. But yeah, it's going to be a fun time. If you can make it to both, awesome. If you can make it to one game, stop in, maybe come afterwards. But we're going to be there basically all day, and it's going to be an awesome time. So thank you to everyone at Jack's Place, and we can't wait to see everyone on Sunday.
Hell
yes. Yes. All right, Peter, I said I did have a little pre-show. I had a little surprise for you.
You did.
And it's not really a surprise for you, more as for me, but I figured
by way of you.
Happy birthday, Jason.
It's for the content. I'm gonna make you a cock live on air.
Okay. You're gonna make a cocktail for me live on air, but you're gonna drink it?
That's right.
All right.
What a friend.
You shouldn't have.
I know. I'm giving sometimes.
All right. So
this is the one I was doing at the party on Saturday. It's a creation I came up with myself. It's called the Apple Bong. So I have and Mailman Jack's gonna be watching live and see how many ingredients I actually use for a drink here. So
I love that Mailman Jack
might lose his mind.
He roasts you because for every drink that you make, and like I've mentioned before, you take this as like a science, as an art, like you're very into this. So you don't care what measures it takes to make a drink. But the one video you went, and it was on YouTube, you could find it on our YouTube channel. I think you used like 20 dishes, and Mailman Jack's like how many dishes is he going to use for this?
Yeah. So, all right. So I got some ice in here. First off, we're starting with some mezcal, some 400 Canejos.
Okay.
So I'm adding 1.5 ounces. And yes, I am using a jigger because when I do my drinks, I like to make sure they're precise and not, like free poured. I could free pour it, but Next up, we're using some apple spice syrup. So we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of that. Next, I got some fresh squeezed lime juice. We're going to do 1/2 ounce of that. And to top it off, some maraschino liqueur.
Okay.
We're going to do half an ounce of that.
Question. Now, I don't mean to interrupt, but
Nope.
we've talked about it before your party. You were at a crossroads. You can find a good lime supplier. You were having issues. You said they were out of season. You can't figure it out.
I got.
You got it? All
good.
right. So do you want we keep saying no free ads, but we might as well tell people where they can find good limes.
Yeah, Fiesta Market. You got to go to the Mexican grocery store if you want
Yeah,
that
yeah.
lime.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. I go to my bodega for my limes.
All right.
Really? Where do you get your limes from?
We're gonna give it a shake.
I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh, so dude, they sell limes there. All right. Write that down in the clue book.
Nice quick shake. All right, we're gonna strain to our Coop's glass here.
Is that what that's called? A Coop's glass?
It's a coupe glass. Yeah, it's technically called a stemless martini glass. So it's not done yet though, because it's called the apple bong. So I gotta smoke it. So I got my smoker here.
Mm-hmm.
I got some cherry wood chips in there. Secret to smoking is don't add a lot of wood chips. Add minimal, and then you'll get a nice smoke on this.
Okay.
We'll let that go.
Whoa.
And then you can see the nice smoke ring going right here.
Yeah. Let's see it.
So that needs to smoke for like 30 seconds. If you have to let it go from like 30 seconds to a minute to get that smoke infusion. Otherwise, you smoke it, get it in there, and then pop the top. It's gonna be like, fuck, you don't doesn't get any infusion in there. So also you got to get a nice little butane gun. Like
I was gonna say that thing looks nice.
Yeah. For that, and it also works for some nice cigar action too, right, Dougie? So
Hell yeah.
Or Saganaki.
Yeah,
Saganaki.
Saganaki. Yeah,
I haven't had
I
Saganaki.
wish you guys could smell this right now. All right, here we go. We're gonna
smell-o-vision. Let's get back to the solo layout.
Okay, we're gonna pop the top right now. Look at that smoke ring on there, and then
doobie doo.
I gotta say, Peter, I am so excited for you.
Thank you, Dougie. Thank you.
Peter, does
It
that
looks
taste good?
awesome.
Oh.
I mean, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
Here, that is my creation, the apple bong. I just did live on air, so if anyone wants to recreate it, they can. I gave them the ingredients. They just got to play this episode back. Takes 30 seconds to make and then another 30 seconds to smoke. But it's a pretty dangerous cocktail. There's a few people who had at the party on Saturday and they thoroughly enjoyed it.
I actually got a question about the smoking aspect. So I was at a bar and they put the drink inside of almost what you would say like what you would use for like an infinity bottle. Put the smoke in there, corked it, and then rolled it.
Oh,
I mean
I got one of those,
but I'm just wondering, like, is it just all show at that point, or you like get to the same place,
that seems like it could be more for like the visuals than anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So here, real quick here, Dougie. So you're probably talking something like this, right? Was it more like?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it had a cork, and yeah.
So with this one, which I got this as a I think it was a Christmas gift, might have been a wedding gift too. I'm not 100% sure what happened. And it was my fault because I asked for this because I thought this was originally supposed to be like kind of like a dome. But what you're supposed to do is you make the cocktail, then you're supposed to dump it in here, and then this has like pellets in it, not like wood chips. They use pellets, and I don't really care for like the pellets that they did. It looks like kind of like rabbit food.
Dude, that's what I use for my smoker.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Poop.
Yeah.
So you put like a pellet in the vagina.
And that looks like more like a butthole to me, dude. But I mean, whatever.
And then once it's lit,
call it
you
what
go
you want.
like this,
Hole's a hole.
and you let the so you let the smoke.
Okay.
It's not really a great system. I like the smoke to come down, just light it, boom, get it in there. This was not really because they give you like this cork too, and once the smoke's in there, you swirl it around and shit, and you know.
Somebody,
Yes.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, Jay. I mean,
Yeah.
probably not, but I'm gonna assume yes. A family member or friend is watching this, and they're gonna be like, "Motherfucker, I bought you that," and you can't remember who it was.
Well, yes, but also it wasn't something that someone just gave me. I think it was on I'm pretty sure it was it was on our wedding registry. And I put it on there because I didn't do enough research.
You put everything on fucking
that's exactly right. Whenever you do those wedding registries, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when we did it, they just give you one of those zappers and you just go scanning barcodes, and that could get dangerous real quick because I just pretend like I'm playing laser tag and I'm just like scanning stuff that we've never used before.
I've got a fucking story about this, and it sent shockwaves through our fucking family. Okay. Shockwaves. So we registered at Target, and Target at the time has very specific guns for very specific registries. Well, they gave us the wrong gun to go around and start scanning stuff. So we go around and we
defund Target. That's how people get in trouble.
We go and we start
30 minutes ago.
We go and we start scanning stuff. Well, we put up our registry, everything like that. Everybody starts looking at stuff. All of a sudden, we start getting these calls and texts and everything like congratulations, this, that, or whatever. They accidentally gave us the baby registry one, and the baby registry one has preloaded stuff on there already, like diapers, wipes, everything like that. And they've already got it preloaded on the thing. So you don't even know that it's on there. Okay. So we were scanning all this stuff for our wedding, and now everybody thinks that we have a kid coming. So we start getting these calls and texts like, is it a boy? Is it a girl? And we're like, me and Mary are looking at each other like, what is everybody talking about? And then we start talking to people. It's the registry. We go look at the registry. Sure enough, it was a freaking baby registry. They put us down as a baby registry. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dude, when my grandma was like, I can't believe she's super religious, out of wedlock. Like, it was a whole thing.
Shame, Dougie.
Yeah.
Shame. Yeah, when we went, we did Bed Bath and Beyond. We might have done another place too, but there's someone I don't want to call it like a sommelier, but like a consigliere, someone that just like a caddy telling you what typical couples, newlyweds need and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I still talk about it to this day. And if Julie's watching, she could comment along. But they sold us on this silverware and dishes that we still have. Mm-hmm. But their selling point was that Beyonce and Jay-Z have the exact same silverware. And
I want to see the picture. I want to see MTV clips.
Yeah,
that shit.
Was that
go inside?
It was at
let me see that shit.
Diddy freak parties or something?
No, it was not. No Diddy freak parties. But I mean, they were really fancy. But now looking back, and you got to think this was 14 years ago, more 2010, 11. But I was like, there's zero chance Beyonce and Jay-Z have silverware from Bed Bath and Beyond. What the fuck?
No, we registered at Crate and Barrel, and when they had the gut, I was like a fucking pig in shit, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going and the cooking and to the point where Sarah had to reel me in and no, we can't put all this shit in a registry, you have to be selective on what you want to put on there. Mm-hmm. And they got the fancy, the fancy plates. I'm like, ooh, new plate. And yeah, but do you really want this style and this color and this and like, no, yeah, maybe not. Like, because you have to think like these are some of these big ticket items, are going to take away from the other big ticket items that you really want. So you kind of got to like pick and choose. Like, well, we really kind of want new luggage, so we're not going to do like the new, dinette set and shit like that. I'm gonna pull back on. But man, they gave me that gun, and I just started beep, 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 barware. Like, oh, I need this.
But that's the problem with Crate and Barrel, dude. A lot of that little shit is big, tight, big prices. Like you're like, holy shit, like, and so that's what happened with us because that's where we registered too. And all of a sudden, we're getting like one little fucking dainty thing, and I'm like, oh shit, I guess that was $90. You know, I ended up with this fucking lobster cracking set. It's lobster cracking, and it's like the bucket for the shells and like the thing to keep your butter warm. I've used that thing like once, like we still got it though.
My mom bought from our registry. She bought like the trifle dish, like the big. Is that as I call it trifle? Like
yep.
I think I used that thing once or twice since I got married, but it's like for like cakes and
Oh yes, and it's got like the dome on it.
Yeah, it's like a stem, and then
I know.
big open bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I used it for like 7-layer dips.
Yep.
Like I don't bake.
Yeah.
So I bought that for like dips and shit, and I'm just like, I used it twice. But you're right, Dougie. Sometimes you put stuff on there and you're like, it looks cool when you get it. Like, oh, I could do this with that, and then you don't really do it.
Dude, we put on a registry a fucking popcorn machine, like one of the legit like big like add kernels, all the butter, dude. Mary's uncle walks in with this thing, and I'm like, somebody bought it, awesome. And then like load this thing up in the car, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what am I doing with my life here? Like, seriously, 3 minutes I can make popcorn, like, and it's probably gonna be better than that cornhole shit.
Mailman Jack says I'm gonna make cocktails. I never thought about that. That's a great idea.
You could just batch cocktails in that thing.
Hell yeah! Like, do you ever see like those YouTube videos where the bartender makes it like in the giant glassware and stuff like that? I don't know if you ever seen those videos.
Yeah,
I gotta just use a trifle dish for making like a big giant mimosa.
I've got two of like the useless items. It wasn't for our wedding registry, but I did ask for it for Christmas one year, and Julie's mom got it for me, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the world, and I used it like 2 times because it never really worked. It was like the hot dog and hot dog bread toaster.
Yes.
I was like, this is awesome. I'm just gonna make my fucking hot dogs the toaster way. And the hot dogs were burning hot on the outside, but never cooked all the way through on the inside. And I was like, damn, that was a good invention, but it was like they didn't really think of it all the way through. I thought that thing was gonna be awesome. I'm like, I'm gonna cook all my hot dogs on a toaster.
Have you used your burrito warmer? I got you.
No, it's been here since the day you got it for me. You know what? I could get it.
He's gonna regift it to somebody else.
We were in San Diego. We were at a taco spot, and at the gift shop they had these burrito warmers.
It's still in the bag. I've never opened it.
He's like, I need this. He's like, I need this burrito warmer. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, I'm probably never gonna use it, but I need it.
You know what? Mailman Jack's in the comments. He is the king of burritos. He put me on 2 different spots this week that he's talking about burritos. I'm gonna get this is a gift for Mailman Jack. It is literally a burrito koozie or cooler, warmer, whatever you want to call it. But you keep that thing on you, and that's for Mailman Jack.
That is for Mailman Jack, because I feel like he needs to keep his burritos warm while he's out doing the goodwill of the people. You know what was funny about that? Like, you were out in San Diego and you're like, I'm bringing stuff for everyone. The hat that Dougie has is fucking awesome. I don't know why I just didn't say, bring me a hat. That hat was with the luchador mask and stuff. It was the coolest hat I've seen. And I asked for this thing.
The best part is like the text thread went like real fast. I was like, dude, if you can grab me a hat, I'll fucking send you some money. And it was like without a beat. Like you got to the store and it was like 30 seconds later, you're like, burrito warmer if you can too. Like you were like dead set on that thing, dude.
It was a good idea at the time. It says
It ain't my money, so I don't care, Like, but
burrito
man,
tote.
Jack can
But you know
Keeps
what?
me warm.
That's what Peter is. He likes shit like that. Like he just, how come you don't want to keep that?
I've never used it. It's literally.
I know,
it was
but
in
you
the
should.
same wrapper.
Don't you usually eat burritos, or when you're on the job site and stuff like that?
Yeah, like I'll buy burritos for my workers, and they'll last 5 minutes. Like we get them at the shop, and then we eat them. Like, we don't need to keep them warm. There's no reason to keep them warm.
What if you buy 2 burritos? Then you keep one warm.
Have you? No, we don't need to buy 2 burritos. I need to buy less burritos. if we're being honest,
I might need to go for tacos now for dinner. Now I might need to tell the wife we're going for.
That actually sounds kind of good.
For tacos.
I haven't had tacos in a while.
Oh, so speaking of tacos, they opened
cilantro?
up. Well, yeah, that was earlier. Most people who follow me, know me, they know I live in Bolingbrook, and they finally opened up a Los Camales in Bolingbrook, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Like, all right, cool. I got, there's a couple decent taco spots, but like having a Camales out here now, I feel like, okay, I'm happy. Right next door, they just opened a Fried Coop.
Oh yeah.
So I got Camales and Fried Coop, same building. I'm like, this is deadly, man. Like. Yeah. I can get fried Nashville fried chicken sandwiches and tacos all in the same time. I can stop at one spot and have lunch and dinner.
Well,
that's what I was gonna say.
We were talking about Chipotle earlier. They're finally opening up Chipotle in Bridgeport, and I'm excited.
No shit.
Yes.
Where at?
They're opening it on Archer and Ashland. You know where that bar that we went to go watch a soccer game?
Oh yeah, on the corner.
Yeah, on the corner. It's right across the street in that mall area.
What was the name of that bar? Billy goes there all the time. Shout out Billy.
Yeah.
I know where that's at. I mean, I know exactly where.
Called Archer and Ashland. I don't know.
Yeah.
They never had a name.
All right, congratulations to everyone in Bridgeport.
The funniest thing ever about Chipotle was a few years ago. I was in Cancun, and we were at a resort on the strip, right? So, it's all inclusive. Great, just great food, great food in the resort. And then if you go off the resort, you can get whatever authentic food you want. And I'll never forget, I was picking up a drink at the bar, and these 2 young white girls go up to the bartender like, "Is there a Chipotle around here?" And I'm just like, "It's you in Mexico, and you're trying to find a Chipotle? Like, go get some authentic fucking like Mexican tacos or on the resort."
I'm gonna be honest. This has been very heavy Chipotle talk. Bum's happy hour.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, do you remember the first time we went to Chipotle?
No.
We were hungover as hell, and we were looking for Mexican food. In McNally, we went to Chipotle in Milwaukee on Marquette campus. Okay. And this was, we were in our 20s, 21 at the time. And I'm like, I'm going to need this. Like, you're just looking for like a greasy something. Mm-hmm. And it was like the healthiest, whitest version of Mexican food. I was like, what the fuck is this? I didn't have Chipotle again for like 15 years. Like, it wasn't until like me and Julie started hanging out, and it wasn't until they opened the Chipotle by your old house, Jason, on Harlem, that I started getting Chipotle again. I went it was like a 15-year ban. I'm like, I'm not fucking with this shit.
You know what? I do remember this, because I remember we had a conversation about this like after we were driving back home, was that they should have had real authentic taco places around college campuses, because I thought that would have been a better concept versus just using like the Taco Bell or the Chipotle type. I do remember this concept. I said if I had the money, I would be opening up a whole bunch of
taqueria,
real authentic, right by the campuses. It'd kill. And I just gave somebody
the fact that they're opening Jack in the Box out by us now. I'm fucking happy about that. Like,
Yeah.
I cannot wait to go revisit. I haven't had Jack in the Box in almost 20 years.
Oh,
2000,
I've only had it
2006.
once.
I never
Okay.
had it.
I just had it in
2006
July.
was the last time I had Jack in the Box out when I was in Seattle.
Okay.
Because it was like I landed late at night and it was like the only thing that was open by the airport.
Mhm.
So like
Jack, this
that
can't be true. I mean, we're talking.
No.
We're talking the white, like Jack in the Box,
Oh, here we
Taco
go.
Bell, and Chipotle.
Here
There's
we
no
go.
chance
No.
they got good tacos.
They're not authentic tacos. Do you remember when Burger King was doing tacos?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
my mother-in-law loves the Burger King tacos, but
That's
she's
what they
also
are.
the white side of Julie's
Sure.
family.
Yes.
not
No.
the
They totally
Hispanic side.
aren't. They're totally not like a taco. You're not going there to be like, oh, I need this. What they are is they're just like a drunken end of the night, greasy. They're
That's
like
what Los Comales is.
Yeah, no, I know, understand, but I'm talking as a white guy. Like, it's just deep fried, and it's just, yeah, I don't have that on me.
Actually, in reality, I think anything when you're fucking drunk as shit, anything's gonna taste good to you.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
You're too fucking hungry. You're just like, I need something to eat. I need something to get in my stomach. Anything's gonna be good at that point.
So
All right, let's
So
go
we're
around
getting-
the room.
we're
This is the Bums Happy Hour, and I kind of know the answer to everyone's, but like, let's just get it and in the comments. Feel free to comment along.
Mhm.
It's you're tying one off. It's 3 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever. You're not driving. We're all getting food. Where is your go-to drunk spot?
well, for many years in my 20s, it was El Gallo on 87th and Harlem. Like that was the preeminent like drunk night, late night. It was open till 5 a.m. on weekends, Friday and Saturdays. So you could stumble in there 3-4 in the morning, get taco, burrito, enchilada platter. Like you pay for it the next day, but those days are gone. So there's you guys know out by me in the burbs, there's still not a whole lot of late night spots open. So it's for me now, it's either Taco Bell or White Castle.
Okay.
I do miss those days though, like we weren't doing like the late night tacos where it would be like Huck Finn or Denny's or something.
That was going to
like
be my answer.
Les Brothers, something like doing like the 4 a.m. breakfast skillet.
Like a 4
like
a.m. skillet is like
Mhm.
that
brings you back to life.
Yes.
Whether it was Huck
Yes.
Finn or me and Julie had a conversation, and Joey P knows this place well on Harlem. The View was 24/7 for a long time, and it was like a greasy spoon diner, like breakfast and lunch, but it was open 24/7. And then COVID killed that, and they were closed for a while, and then they came back, and now just recently they're back to 24/7. And I'm like, hell yeah. Even though I go to bed, we're not even out past 10 p.m. But I'm like, I like that option is open.
Hell
Yeah. Peter, what was the place by the old apartments next to JC's pub that was open 24 hours?
Oh
It was like
my
the-
God.
the
That was like
dine-
it was like a greasy spoon diner. They had the best hamburgers ever. Oh man.
It was a small ass fucking diner with like you sit at the countertop and they got the kitchen right behind you and like
I don't remember the name of it. I know if we text our guy Jose, shout out Darkness, he'll know it. But that place was awesome too. But that was like a greasy diner. Do you guys have a Dougie, Johnny answer?
Go ahead, Johnny.
I mean, I do love it. I'm gonna go with our RIP ones. Maxwell Street up right by 79th and Harlem.
Oh,
It's always a great
Maxwell
place to go
Street
to,
was
like
awesome.
late night. How can we forget the time where we had Jason's bachelor party? We all went to White Castle's to go eat over there, but not bachelor party. What Wait, what was it, bachelor? It was your birthday.
No,
I'm
that
sorry.
was Rick's bachelor party.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rick's bachelor party. I'm sorry. It was Rick's
Steak and
bachelor
egg.
party.
Yes, thank you, Julie. Steak and egg.
Yeah, we went to White Castle's, but White Castle is always a favorite of mine as well too. Obviously, I love Huck Finn's as well too.
Yeah.
That's always a go-to spot because I got a Huck Finn's literally not too far away from me, so that's always good. But the only thing about Huck Finn's is that they're not open 24/7 anymore.
What was the
Yeah, why
is
did they change that? Was it COVID?
Probably. Yeah.
What about like Archview? Was it like Archview Breakfast or Archview Diner?
Yes. So Archview used to be 24/7 as well too.
Yeah, that place
is more of a spot you could go for a hangover. That's my spot to go to for a hangover. But if I'm probably gonna go for a like a spot for like at 3:00 in the morning, either it'd be White Castle or even Taco Bell. I'm a big Taco Bell person as well too.
Rob in the comments saying jalapeno cheese sliders from White Castle. That's my order. The number one.
That's why I got it for the Halloween party
with the jalapeno cheese. The problem is that jalapeno cheese does vile things to me to the point where Julie will send me to a different room or I'll be down here in the basement for at least 18 to 24 hours. But so they're worth it. I will still. I've never not gotten them. So that's how good they are.
Wait, so it's only the jalapeno ones. Like if you just get a regular cheese or you just get a regular hamburger, it doesn't have the same scent to it or anything like that. It
doesn't give the same effect, if you will.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So our one meeting, I brought the 2 crave cases, the cheese and the jalapeno, and I ruined a special evening that you guys had planned.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all adults here. Sometimes with kids and stuff like that, you have to schedule, your happy time or your, you don't have to get that graphic.
Yeah.
But we had a meeting everyone. It's actually coming up. We probably should have like the winter meeting to plan.
We have to have our winter meetings.
Winter meetings. And basically, it's just like the MLB winter meetings where last year all of the executives got diarrhea. That's literally what happened to us with Dougie's White Castle. So let's plan that ahead of time. But we got to plan. I have an idea on Whiskey at Comiskey, or like we got to do that schedule and stuff. But
Oh, I don't know. Julie spilled it. It wasn't scheduled.
All right.
I could see. Whoa. I could see Peter. It could be like, "Excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing?
Exactly. Yes.
At 8 p.m.
Can I fit you in my 10:30 slot?
On the 27th.
Oh, that's a busy guy, man. I run a business. We got
10 p.m. work for you. It does. Oh, okay. Then we shall do the sex.
So,
I will put it in the notebook.
Oh, come on, Peter. We all work. You
guys are ungrateful now. No, I'm throwing everyone.
Now he's upset.
I understand. We all work. We all work. Dougie has a job you're literally on call 24/7. So sometimes you gotta plan ahead for things like this.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like between actual work and then we got the Bumcast, we got the happy hour. We're dropping 2 videos a week that everyone should watch because we're reviewing bourbons. Thank you to Green Valley Wine and Spirits and stuff like that. Sometimes, you got to plan ahead for things. That's all I'm saying.
So I got to tell you guys, I am down
Son
bad
of a
right
now. Is this before? Is this before or after?
It's in the book.
Yeah, it's in the book. Write it down, Jason. Is this before or after the carrot cake?
Do not text Peter between 8 and 8:05. He will not answer.
I'm FaceTiming his ass.
Yeah, FaceTime. See what happens. It's gonna be the pig in the turkey suit with
I gotta say, I am down bad right now, boys. I had my peels ready for the oranges, and I grabbed the wrong set, so all I have left is the butthole of the orange.
Oh yes. How many beers?
Are you
there you go.
No.
Are you madmenning your old fashions?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude, no. I mean,
what do you mean
take your old
madmenning?
fashion as you like. It's the Mad Men style is with you muddle the orange and the cherry.
Oh, I don't like
then
that
you-
either. Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I'm a
I
classic
don't include the
bourbon,
cherry.
simple syrup, and bitters. Like that's. I'm
I
classic
like both.
guy. Like I don't like the Mad Men style. Every time I go to a place and they're like, "Oh, we muddle our old fashioned," like get the fuck out of here, like with your muddling. Give me the simple stuff, man.
I like both, but I don't muddle the cherries. I like my cherries whole.
Like your cherries whole.
Congrats, Dougie.
All right, I think we're almost done with the happy hour, but it's good, man. Like happy. I hope you have a happy birthday today, Peter.
Thanks. Yeah, that's the plan. It's been a great birthday so far. I'm just gonna continue on the journey. Actually, what we got 3 minutes left. I was actually gonna make it this pour earlier. I was gonna thank
So we should do. Let's close
Hold on.
the show out with the shot. Peter, what would you like to do a shot of right now?
I'm not doing a
for your
shot.
birthday?
I'm gonna do a whiskey pour. Are we doing shots? I'll do a shot too. I mean, I'm not driving anywhere, right? All right. Let's get some drinks, and then anyone in the comments wants to join along, let's do that too.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
How fancy are we going?
I'm not going fancy. I don't got.
All I have is fucking fancy shit around me.
Oh,
I got my shot glass. I just did the mezcal drink. I'm gonna do a shot of mezcal for Peter.
Can I drink the shot out of this?
Yes, you can, Johnny. You do whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
your heart hit.
don't.
I'm just
fill
kidding.
it. Don't fill it.
I'm just
What?
kidding. I got my own shot glass.
All right,
you
so
have-
I was gonna talk about like best birthday gifts and stuff like that. We didn't get to that, but Julie got me. This is my first ever bottle of Stag, and there's just a little bit left.
Oh.
But
No.
since she's watching along, I'm gonna have this as a drink. I'm not gonna shoot this because that's crazy. But it's still one of the best bottles I've ever had. I'll take a shot. And
Real quick, are we all in the socks now with the Nabel?
Fuck no.
Did you just say Venable?
I don't know.
No, you said it Neho.
Will.
With Will.
Añejo?
Hey, listen.
Añejo.
We'll talk about that more on Monday. But for now,
Yeah, we'll be the last ones to talk about it because fucking they announced it Tuesday right after the podcast, and then
yeah,
All
it's
right, I got one.
it's-
Thank
It's all
you
right.
guys.
Don't
I was waiting.
fuck up some shit by then.
Yeah.
I'm doing the 23B.
ooh,
All right, that's a good one.
I'm just doing a regular tequila, Jose
I got a
Cuervo.
tequila ocho.
Yeah.
That's my birthday.
Wait, which
shot.
one is
Thank
that,
you
Peter?
guys. Tequila ocho. It's just a reposado.
okay. I don't have to return a gift for you then.
Spoiler alert. Oh, we got Justin.
I saw-
We got Rob.
I saw the label and I was like immediately like, oh fuck.
Oh. Salute. Thank you to Justin. Thank you to Jared. Jared's in the comments. I got that money. That birthday money. That birthday money is coming straight to Jared. We owe Jared for a while. Yeah,
Oh,
Phil Nevin would be good. I like.
I paid him off with a sausage in the parking lot. It happened.
Ooh, wait, what kind of
Wait,
sausage?
what kind of
was
yeah,
it?
no,
your-
I was
was
gonna
it was
say.
it like you
I
threw
don't
your
kiss-
sausage out
I
there
don't-
and
I
don't
said,
kiss
take
my-
this
I don't kiss-
sausage and
I don't
don't
kiss
call
and
me
tell.
and don't ask about my money anymore?
I don't kiss and tell, but he knows exactly what I'm talking about. He got paid off with a sausage.
All right, let's do this. Let's wrap up the show. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone on Twitter, Instagram,
Salute.
all that stuff. Love you guys.
Yeah, cheers, Peter.
Salute. Once again,
Salute, and we'll see you on Sunday.
see you guys on Sunday. Bears versus Cardinals, 3 p.m. Hawks versus Ducks, 7 p.m. Jack's Place, 7000 West Southwest Highway in Chicago Ridge. We got Tone Capone's taco truck. They're going to get there right as the Bears game is starting. You'll be able to get tacos during the Bears game and right up to the lead up of the Hawks game. We're going to be giving away a Connor Bedard jersey. The Blackhawks, I don't think we could say the Blackhawks game, but if you guys follow us on Twitter, the Blackhawks
legally we're not allowed to say that.
the
so
Blackhawks
it's-
game that we play on Twitter.
We'll say there's
will be-
Blackhawks shenanigans.
Yes.
Yeah,
All of
stuff with
that.
hockey.
Plus more. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone in the comments, and we'll see you on Monday for the Bumcast. Bear down. Go Bears.
Bear down.
Happy birthday, Peter.
Thanks, boys.